Forza Horizon 4's second expansion will be coming very, very soon. Now, the second expansion for Forza Horizon 4 will be officially released indeed on Sunday. I know it's pretty cool. It's only a couple days away, guys. It's gonna be really awesome to see what they've had in store this whole time. Now, I just want to get something clear, guys, in the intro right now. I'm not gonna be confirming anything. I'm just gonna be simply sharing my thoughts and opinions. There's been a lot of leaks and rumors going around, and we're gonna cover all of them, and I'm just gonna say which ones I think are fake and which ones were pointing towards being pretty real, and there was a pretty high chance. There's basically two, and one currently we are set on that most likely will be coming to Forza Horizon 4, but the second one was actually proven fake. Now I'm just saying, like, I'm just starting off, that's my main opinion. Now there's 3 main leaks, and now there's like way more, but the 3, if you are active in the Forza community and like you've been in Discords, clubs and stuff like that, and you've been playing Forza for a while, you've probably been hearing of some of these leaks, like maybe these main 3. Now, there's been a lot more rumors going around for all different kinds of stuff, guys. Like some people even thought that Forza Horizon 4 would be coming to the US. Now, I just don't think personally that would happen, and there was like no real main leaks that would get us hooked on that one. But there's main 3. There's a main 3, guys, that like got us all hooked, and we were all thinking, like, so from the start, I don't really know when Forza was like making or starting on making their second expansion, and we all just noticed. I do not know when that was, but I'm going to go through all the main 3 leaks, my opinions on them. So this video might be a quick one, might be a long one, I'm not sure. I'm just going to sit here, chill, talking about them, and during editing, I'm just going to put up on screen like most of the leaks I could get. Now, start off with the first one, guys. India. I mean, I know it's kind of weird. I never thought that Forza would open up to India, but then there was actually a lot of rumors going around for it. Now, this was the first main one. Now, we'll get into the maybe the last 2 you guys have heard of. Now, the last one, like the very, very last one, so you guys have to stick around to that part if you do want to listen for that one. The last one really does all come together and make sense how Forza would do that. Now, I'll share my opinions on that when I get to it, because I still have one more to go through before we get to that one, and then I have to go through this one as well. So yeah, guys, India. What was I talking about? All right. So India, basically, there were some concepts, there were some pictures, there's some map ideas, there's some race ideas and stuff like that could be happening in India. I know, I never personally thought that would happen, but you never know, because I'm not confirming anything. I'm just saying my own thoughts and opinions, so I want you guys to leave yours in the comments down below as well, just because I want to know what you guys are thinking, you know? Now, there's been a lot of others. As I said, I won't be covering those because a lot of them, like, not very many people even heard of, or it was just kind of obvious that they would fake, and they weren't coming to Forza Horizon 4. But yeah, so there's actually a couple of pictures that I could not get a hold of like map ideas, race ideas, and stuff like that. Like, people were actually planning on having that in the game for a good while, you know. But actually not very long. It kind of lasted a while until some people were noticing that it was fake, and then that one kind of died down. Now, the same with the second one, which I'll get into in just a minute. Well, basically, I'll get into it right now because, you know, India's idea just kind of dropped down there. Like, not very many people were believing it. Some people were still hoping that was coming. No one really had official release date. We all thought it was coming by the time we had our second rumor. And then that's when we moved on to thinking, oh yeah, that's definitely what they're doing. And then it just kind of died down again. And then we're going to bring back up here in just a little bit after I go through Japan, which is the second idea. Okay, so there's 3 ideas. Main was India, or the first one was India. That one was not the main one. The second one was Japan, which was getting up there. That was the main one for the time. Everyone was actually thinking that Japan was coming to Forza Horizon 4 as its second expansion, which, you know what, I even believed that for quite a long time. And I know a lot of people that were believing that as well. It was like, we were buying it. There were so many rumors and leaks going around that would actually make it possible that we thought that it was coming anytime. There was no official release date for anything like that, but until we just recently found out that the expansion official release date is actually on Sunday, in just a couple of days, guys, so it's pretty cool. So we'll just see at that, but I know I'm a bit late to making this video. Everyone's already made their videos, like talking about their thoughts and opinions on what the second expansion could be for Forza Horizon 4, going through all the leaks and everything like that as well. I was supposed to make this video like 2 days ago, but I couldn't get around to making it, guys, so sorry about that. But you know, I'm just building up the hype. We are all excited. Well, most of us are excited to see what's coming for expansion 2. But yeah, next one, Japan. I almost just said China. Yeah, but Japan. I don't know. They did Fortune Island. It was an idea. It was a pretty big one. A lot of people were thinking that it's actually very possible that could happen, like that they would bring Japan to Forza Horizon 4. I mean, like how they did a whole new thing for Fortune Island. So there's a lot of maps, there's a lot of race ideas, there's up till a recent point. Okay, so I'm gonna put that picture up on screen. I want you guys to notice this. That one was on the Xbox website, or no, okay, so there was an original one, which I'll have to get a picture of. I don't think I have it at the moment, but this one right here, I'll put it up in a minute once I find it after editing. So if it's not up there, that means I couldn't find it after editing. But basically, there's this one picture of like what the newest Xbox update would look like, what the new screen would look like and everything, and it'd all just be way cleaned up. And apparently over to the side, now really no one knew about the picture. It was on the Xbox website. Basically what they were planning on doing for the next update, like showing what the home screen will be. And then people kind of edited it. So one person edited it so well and like shared it everywhere. It like basically went viral in the Forza community. Everyone then knew about it. And this was when the Japan expansion like idea was kind of coming to an end. Everyone's like, I don't think it's really coming. So then they were kind of just waiting and seeing before there was an official release date. We are all thinking this, guys. If you're not really that involved in the Forza community, you were probably just you're probably confused. So welcome if you're new to the Forza community. But so yeah, this is all that's going on. There's been a lot of expansion, the second expansion rumors and ideas and stuff like that, guys. So yeah, with Japan, there was this one picture, which I should have had up this whole time, it'll probably be up, of this Xbox home screen thing. So if you look over by the friends list, now this is how this guy edited it. Basically, it says that one of the person, I'm pretty sure it's, I don't know what it is, but there's this username, if you guys can see it. So 2 people are on Forza Horizon 4. But one of them is racing, and actually if you look up what he's racing, that's an actual racetrack in Japan. And it's actually one of the biggest racetracks and most famous ones in Japan, which I think is pretty cool. But if you notice something, if you like actually look that up, it's spelled wrong. Now they probably could, now the person that edited it probably could have made us buy it more, like think that was actually coming and thinking that it was true if they had spelled the race right. But no, this is what got us to think that it was all fake. We all thought over it, was like, oh wow, that's actually probably we know that's a Japan one, that's most likely coming to Forza, until we all noticed that the gosh darn race was spelled wrong. Like, if you're really gonna go into it, spell the race right, and you can get people really hooked on a rumor if you have the race spelled right. So I was just thinking, oh man, that really got us all excited, like, because we had been thinking after all like the map and race pictures and stuff like that had been made for Japan, that just kind of ruined it. Like, it got us all excited and hyped up because we didn't know like when it was going to be released, but we knew it was going to be released around this time. Now this was not that long ago, guys, just like a couple of weeks ago, maybe just like 2 weeks ago, I think, was when that picture was actually released. But on the Xbox website, which I'll put up on screen right now, if there is one up there, that means that I found it. If there isn't one, that I didn't find it in editing. But that's the original, and I'm pretty sure it says the player is playing like Call of Duty or something. Same players, and they're playing like Call of Duty or something like that, guys. So yeah, apparently as well, guys, if you look up the usernames, they were playing apparently Forza Horizon 4 racing in I don't even know how you'd pronounce that. But yeah, that Japan racetrack, or the racetrack in Japan, none of the usernames exist. So that person that was allegedly playing in a Japan racetrack on Forza Horizon 4, that one does not exist. And all the ones under it and the one above it and even the couple ones above it do not exist as well. So it was all just basically fake. You already know, if you are familiar with Xbox, like when they share a new photo, most of the accounts were either like test accounts or something that don't really exist. So it all made sense. So yeah, that'll wrap it up for the Japan section. So we covered India, we covered Japan. Now you guys have probably been waiting for what you think for the third the third idea is for what the second expansion for Forza Horizon 4 could be. So we went over India, we went over Japan. Now there wasn't much for India, I already know that, or anything at all for India, because there was just a couple of pictures of possible races and possible maps. But for Japan, it was like, we all bought it for a while. We all thought, oh man, Japan's coming. We were hyped up. But then for this third one, this last rumor and leak, you know, it's not as cool as Japan, but if you think about it for a moment, it actually is. It is pretty cool, guys. Now, this was released, what was it? I think it was on like June 4th, and right now I think it's June 7th. So yeah, maybe like 3 days ago, I think. So you know, it's the newest expansion 2 reveal, kind of like rumor. That's what I meant, not reveal, because I'm not confirming anything. I'm just giving the latest updates on rumors and leaks and stuff that you guys are probably thinking that it could be, and giving my opinions. Now on this third one, sorry, hit my racing wheel. Now on this third one, I'm actually believing it like a lot, guys. Now on this website, I'll put the article up on screen. The website is called Xboxygen. Like oxygen, but Xboxygen. So that's that. That's the website. And on the main page, that's a French website, if I'm not incorrect. So that's a French website, guys. And they put out a leak. You guys can just see it. So Lego and Forza Horizon 4 could be collaborating for the next expansion for Forza Horizon 4. Now this is where I get hyped. I just think it's pretty cool, like, all together, guys. So let me try to put up this picture here. It should have been up in editing. I'm just trying to pull it up for myself here so you guys can get a look at it. Alright, so I have it up now, guys. So it just basically says Forza Horizon 4, the next DLC will be a partnership with Lego. Now, they seem pretty set on it. It's going to break bricks. Wonder where that came from. So yeah, this was on June 4th, so 3 days ago. Yeah, it is the 7th, so 3 days ago. While Playground Games is scheduled to announce the next Forza Horizon 4 DLC shortly, Xboxygen is able to announce that it will be a new partnership, but this time with the Lego license, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, let me just go over that for a minute. Think about this, guys. So what they did with Fortune Island, you know, it's a whole new open up thing, a lot of drifting. So it was all pretty cool, you know. So you don't think that it's past Forza to make a couple Lego cars, which I'll try to get pictures of to put up on screen, which I might be able to after editing, or during editing. So there's like a McLaren Senna, McLaren 720S. I'm pretty sure that there was a Bugatti Chiron, Mustang 65, all built through Legos. So that's all. Take that into consideration. That's actually pretty cool. Now, also thinking about it, like what they say in this article, it's not too far-fetched, because if you think about it, Forza Horizon 4 did do a collab with, not a collab, I don't know what I'm saying, but basically it made a DLC with Hot Wheels in Forza Horizon 3. So with Lego, mixing it with Lego, let me know in the comments what you guys think of that. I honestly think that it is true, but that's my own opinion. For me, you know, I'm pretty sure India's not coming. I don't think that Japan is coming, but you know, it's what they choose. It could be Japan. I'm not confirming anything, but it's pretty high up there that it could be Lego. I mean, if you think about Hot Wheels, they did that. That's for toy cars. There's a lot of Lego cars. So yeah, I just think it's all coming, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like down below if you did. Subscribe if you're new and you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys very, very soon in the next one.